No way, bro. No way. Damn. Yes, sir. That's what we're talking about, man. That's what we're talking about. Wagwan YouTube, welcome to my channel. I'm Javon Turner, and let me start off this video by saying I'm no fitness guru, I'm no nutrition expert. I'm just a kid who lost a lot of weight in a short amount of time. Now let's take this all the way back to where it all started. Let me give you the story. I'm an athlete. I call myself an athlete. I play soccer, and I picked up an injury that would take me out of soccer season for 4 months. Now during that time when I was injured, I started like binge eating, and yes, binge eating is real. I didn't realize until I started doing it. So I started binge eating, and I was depressed for a bit because I couldn't play soccer, and I see everybody playing soccer. You know, you want to get out there and play, so you're depressed. And I didn't know depression, eating, and binge eating was a thing until it happened to me. So I started eating a lot of food, and I started gaining a lot of weight. You know, and before I know it, I put on like 30 extra pounds than I normally weigh. Damn! I'm gonna show you a picture of what I looked like before my soccer season. There we go. And this is what I look like after my injury. Not good, right? So I knew this is not what I wanted for my life. I couldn't accept this. So what I did was, you know what? I said, all right, let me weigh myself. Weighed myself. I realized I was like 180 something. And that was the highest I've ever been in my life. Believe it or not. Now well, on my passport and everything, I'm 6 foot, because when I go to the doctor's office, they always say I'm 6 foot. But when I come home, I take off my shoes without minus the hair, I'm like 5'11", right? So I checked online like the weight for 5'11" and 6 foot or whatever, and I'm actually right in the safe zone, or just at the I'm right in the safe zone or at the warning line. I'm gonna put a screenshot of, you know, the correct weight for your height or whatever for both male and female on the screen. Now I realized that the weight I had on was okay, but it was fat weight. You know, if it was like muscle weight or something like that, then I would be fine with it. But I realized it was weight from fat. It was weight that I gained from eating a lot of junk food or overeating. Sometimes it's not even junk food, like regular food, but it's like overeating. Overeating, it will kill you, literally. So what I started to do was, you know, I started to change my portions. I cut my portions down from this to this. So I started eating small amounts. I started eating like not to be full, but I started eating for just enough for me not to be hungry, if you get what I'm trying to say. So I'm gonna run you guys straight through whatever I eat. I'm gonna voice over the food wherever, if I show a food on the screen right now. And you know, so I started doing that whilst I started doing some actual physical work. Now what some people get wrong, some people will just say, oh, I'm eating strictly lettuce, I'm eating strictly vegetables, but you're still not gonna lose the weight you want to lose like that. You know, you gotta actually put in some extra effort and stop being lazy sometimes. You know, sometimes we're not honest with ourselves, sometimes we're lazy, and get up and do some work. Now, because I would classify myself as an athlete, a lot of you are probably going to be like discouraged of what I'm going to tell you right now. Let me tell you straight up what I did to lose this weight. So I started eating less, and I don't have the correct like calorie deficit, or the correct, I wasn't counting calories per se, but I just had in my head like the portions of food. All I wanted to do was lose weight. So all I did was, I said, you know what, let me run 1,000 calories per day. 1,000 calories per day. So I'm so lucky enough, I know everybody doesn't have this, so it's gonna be, I'm gonna tell you different alternatives that you can take to lose this weight. So I have a treadmill at home. I'm lucky enough to have a treadmill at home. A lot of people don't. So I saw the treadmill and I was like, I can't be this lazy, bro. Let me tell you straight, I want to be a professional footballer, I want to be a professional soccer player, whatever you want to call it. And I had a trial coming up. That's what actually got me off the couch eating. I knew I had a trial coming up. I knew I have to lose this weight. Nobody's gonna take me seriously if I look like this. So what I did was, I said to myself, I'm gonna start eating less, and I'm gonna start running 1,000 calories per day. I've never ran, well, I probably ran more than 1,000 calories on the field, but I've never seen it on a treadmill, if you know what I mean. So I said 1,000 calories. So what I did was set I changed the display on the treadmill so I can see the calorie count. I didn't look at the miles, I didn't look at the time, what time. I just made sure I reached 1,000. So I started running 1,000 per day. And kid you not, at first it was difficult coming off my injury and I hadn't done any physical activity in a while. So I walked first. And some of you guys out there, if you don't want to run, I know running is boring. You can cycle. You can do a lot of different stuff. You can walk. But walking will take a longer time, as you know. Running probably shorter time. Walking will take more time, probably double the time. But you can do walking, cycling, dancing. You know, there's a lot of swimming. There's a lot of activities you can do just make sure you're doing some cardio. Search on the internet what is cardio, what cardio activities you can do, and sometimes you can incorporate those in your daily life. Don't just sit at the computer. That's how you get, you put on weight. I guess people are scared of the F word nowadays. And no, it's not the F-bomb, it's fat. Some people are scared to say that, but just get up and do some activity. So I started burning 1,000 calories per day for 1 month. Started eating way less, bro. I'm gonna show you portions again. This is what I was eating. And this is how my treadmill looked from running 1,000 calories every day. Now, kid you not. Now let me tell you this. I did not pick up the phone to record myself running every day or to take a screenshot of what I'm eating every day, or my miles or my calorie deficit or whatever. I did not do that because I was so locked in, I was so focused.
Stop the cap. Stop the cap right now. Stop the cap. No bullshit, bro.
And I need to lose weight. Now just a tip for everybody out there. The first week, I kid you not, the first week I started stepping on the scale. The first week, checking to see if I lost any weight. And you know what? The first week, I put on weight. Actually, I don't know how, because I was eating less and I was running more, and I put on weight. I don't know what it was, but that goes to show that you gotta trust the process, bro. Because if it was up to the old me, I would have quit. I would have said, nah, this ain't working. You know what I mean? I just started. How am I putting on weight when I'm running? You know what I did? I didn't check the weight. I didn't check the scale until after the month. I checked the scale after the month. Now, the first week I didn't see any result, but my body was feeling better. That's what it is. Your body's feeling better. And I stopped craving like 2 weeks later. In the 2 weeks, I didn't eat any fatty food. I didn't eat any, food like that. But my body started craving healthier food. I didn't want any fast food. By the way, I don't drink juice or anything. Way before I gained any weight, or even when I was gaining weight, I didn't drink juice. It was just, I was overeating. So strictly water till now, strictly water. And I'm gonna take you guys into a trick of my nutrition right now. With all that you saw on the screen, I have a different trick. Now, when you wake up, every single morning when you wake up, don't eat anything for at least 3 hours. If you want to do something within that 3 hours, drink hot water mixed with lime extract or lime juice, lemon juice, whatever it is, that type of citrus stuff, mixed in with a little honey. You don't have to use the honey if you don't want to, but if you want a little sweetness, use a little honey. It will work. And tip half a tablespoon of cinnamon. Now, what cinnamon does and the lime does, it actually fight against the fat in your body. It actually helps. Like, not if you drink that in the morning or drink that before you go to bed, it actually works on your stomach. It works on that fatty substance that's in your body. The cinnamon actually cuts it for real while you're sleeping without even doing any work. But you can do that. And then by the way, for carb intake, now I'm come from Caribbean, I'm Jamaican. I love rice. I eat rice for lunch, dinner, breakfast every day of the week. I eat rice 24/7, 52 weeks of the year. And I cut out rice completely because what I realized was this amount of rice, I might put something on the screen so you guys can see, but this amount of rice is like 250 calories. This amount of broccoli is 25 calories. What does that tell you? Eat this amount of rice and be full, but this amount of broccoli is way less calorie. So even if you're not full after that amount of broccoli, you can still eat more broccoli and it'll still be less calorie than the rice. So it's just tweaking your diet a little bit. Now when people hear the word diet, they say, lettuce, you know what I mean? But honestly, at certain times I had some, I'd say cheated, but I did eat like fried chicken. But what I did was I took off the skin, but I still like the flavor. You know, I didn't punish myself like that. I was just gonna say, like with the treadmill, I just started running, man. I started running because I'm naturally an athlete. To me, I'm a natural athlete. I started listening some David Goggins, you know, to stay hard, you know.
So if you ever have a hard time out there, tape yourself. Listen to what kind of you're being. Stay hard.
David Goggins was like 280 pounds. And now the man went to Navy SEAL school. He was one of the most he was like one of the best Navy SEALs, if you ask me. This man, crazy stuff. This man ran over 100 and something miles in like one run. That is crazy. And he was 280 something pounds to begin with. Think about that, man. So anybody can lose the weight. Anybody can. You see, my family, like we gain weight quickly, but I think we can lose weight quickly. If everybody in my family had the mindset like me, because let me tell you right now, when your family see you doing this, some of them are gonna doubt you. Some of them are gonna doubt you. Don't listen to that. You gotta block that out. Block out the outside noise. Block off the internet stuff, and stop looking at these Instagram models or these fitness guys that are on Instagram that are in the gym every day saying, how does my body not look like them? You know what some of us do? Some of us work out. Some of us work out for a month, then we go on Instagram and we see these fitness models, we see these fitness guys, and we say, why don't I look like that? Why am my result like, why is my arm so scrawny? Like, but what you don't understand, some of these guys or some of these girls, they have surgery. Some of these guys are taking, like, you know, substances to get big. But for the guys out there that does it naturally, ask the guys that do it naturally. Their process takes like years. Some of them have been working out for 2 years, 3 years, 4 years to get that natural built body. Some of those girls been working on their body for 4 or 5 years. So it takes time. You just gotta be patient. You gotta know your body and everything like that, man. Just to recap and get all the calculations on the screen. Now, there's a website that you guys can go to calculate how many calories you need to take in and how many calories you need to burn. Now, the easiest way to explain this to you guys is, and I'm gonna link down in the description the website where you can calculate, you know, how many calories you need to take in. It's gonna ask you for your height, your weight, what type of physical activity you do, like how many times a week you do that, and your whatever. It's just gonna tell you what you can eat, how many calories you need to take. Now, I'm gonna tell you this: the easiest way to lose weight is burn more calories than you take in. And if you do the math correctly, I didn't do the math, I just had it in my head because I just wanted to lose the weight, you know what I mean? I just ran, eat less. I didn't look at the scale. When you look at the scale, bro, it's like you're not moving. So I was so shocked when I checked the scale a month later, seeing that I was 160 something or 160, coming from 180 in the space of 1 month. Let me tell you right now, it was hard. It's not gonna be easy, but dedication, man. You just gotta picture yourself in the future. Like, what do you want to look like? Well, how do you want to be? How do you want to be? And I took progress photos every week. I didn't take it every day. I took the first 2 weeks. I'm like, I don't look what? The first 2 weeks I was like, what's happening? I look like I gained more weight, even though I was losing weight, but it looked like I gained more to me because I wanted to see those Instagram progress, like these Instagram fitness guys and Instagram models. I was like, what's happening to me? Well, as I said, block out that, man. Guys and girls out there, block that out. Just take down your portions a little bit. If it's too much for you right now, if you're not athletic as me, and you know that, you know, be true to yourself. Be like, all right, I can't run the 1,000 calorie a day every day like him. So you know what I'm gonna do? I'm not gonna eat the exercise bread at night. You know what? I'm not gonna wake up and eat the muffin or the, you know, whatever is in the fridge. All right, cut that out. All right, I'm gonna eat breakfast and dinner only. I'm gonna sacrifice lunch, not eating lunch. Or I'm not gonna eat breakfast. I'm gonna eat lunch and eat dinner. You know what I mean? And then for like physical activity, I'm gonna be like, all right, I can't run for that long. You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna just walk it out and jog when I feel like, or I'm gonna just jog and then walk when I'm ready, when I feel tired or whatever. That too still can get you to this result. What people don't understand is progress. Not everybody doesn't run the same race, bro. Everybody does not run the same race. If you look at 100 meter, some persons reach to the finish line faster than some. Usain Bolt reached the finish line in 9 point something seconds. The guy who came 9th reached the finish line in probably 12 seconds. But guess what? He finished. He finished the race. All you gotta do is finish the race. It doesn't matter your progress. Don't just block out the hate. Block out, I say hate because nowadays on the internet it's just hate, but just block out all those stuff that will make you think like, oh, why can't I this, why can't I that? Just do you. Do you. Stay hard.